take a look at this chart. You can see that new cases are highest they've been since the summer. Health experts say more than 40 states are seeing a spike in cases. D.C., Maryland, and Virginia are among those. I want to bring in Lorenzo Hall right now, who's been talking with an infectious disease expert about what might be the reason behind the sudden spike. Zoe, what'd you find out?
Yeah, you know, Bruce, doctors and other health experts, they've been saying all along, if we don't wear masks, wash our hands, and practice social distancing, we would likely see this increase in the fall.
So this is our...
Right now, we are seeing a steady increase in cases across the country and right here in our region. D.C. is reporting 25 new coronavirus cases today. Virginia, nearly 700 additional people are infected, and in Maryland, nearly 500. Overall in our area, 28 more people have died from this virus. Here's Dr. Linda Nabha, an infectious diseases expert, on why we're seeing this increase in cases now.
The summer months are done. It's getting a little colder outside. It's getting harder for individuals to socially distance outside.
Dr. Nabha also says there's what's called COVID-19 fatigue.
Many people have been very vigilant in wearing their masks and social distancing, and I think there is some fatigue that can happen with that, certainly. We are tired of the virus, but the virus is not tired of us. And it's still hurting many individuals.
So what's next? Until a vaccine is produced, Dr. Nabha says our best tools to minimize the spread of COVID-19 are still masks and social distancing. She says more people getting infected will only lead to more devastating outcomes.
We as specialists, as medical physicians, do not believe in herd immunity. So people are still dying of COVID-19, so it's important to stay vigilant.
Yeah, Bruce, and if you think it's bad now, Dr. Nabha says we all need to brace for the upcoming months. With the rise in cases we're seeing right now, she says this is only the beginning and will get much worse if people refuse to take it seriously.